On some days, the world around you suddenly becomes too loud, yet your soul feels strangely empty and disconnected from everything you once knew. You see the crowds rushing by, each person caught in their own frantic rhythm, but you feel like a ghost standing still in a moving world. I understand that feeling well, the silent panic that grips you when you realize you have lost the vital connection with your own inner self. But do not be afraid of this silence, for it is in these moments of profound emptiness that your true journey back home finally begins. Your weariness is not a sign of weakness, but a signal that your soul is searching for something deeper than the surface of daily life. When you reach the end of your strength, you are actually standing at the gateway of a hidden strength you never knew you possessed. This is the calling of the void, a sacred invitation to stop running and finally face the person you have been avoiding for so long. Ask yourself tonight, are you truly living, or are you just performing a role that society has written for you in this chaotic play? The darkness is not your enemy. It is the canvas upon which you will soon paint the new light of your awakening inner fortress. Let the tears come if they must, for they are the rain that softens the hard soil of a heart that has been dry. Now is the time to wake up the inner citadel, that indestructible part of you that remains untouched by the storms of the outside world. We move now to the construction of your inner citadel, a concept from the great Stoic masters to help you find your solid ground. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, taught that our happiness depends solely on the quality of our thoughts and the strength of our own internal will. He believed that while we cannot control the events that happen to us, we have total power over how we interpret and value them. Behold the circle of control. Most of our anxiety comes from trying to reach outside into things we cannot change, like others' opinions or fate. Your power lies strictly within this inner circle. Your intentions, your actions, and your judgments are the only things that truly belong to you alone. Like a tree that grows stronger by pushing against the resistance of the earth, your character is forged through the challenges you choose to accept. Build your walls not out of fear, but out of principles. A mind that is disciplined and self-aware is a fortress that no army can conquer. Every time you choose logic over impulse, you are laying another stone in the foundation of your peace. You are becoming your own master. This is the first lesson. Separate your worth from external outcomes. You are not your job, your wealth, or the praise you receive from others. Your value is inherent, a spark of the divine that remains bright regardless of whether the world notices it or decides to turn away. The second lesson is self-mastery. To rule oneself is the highest form of power, far greater than ruling over cities or vast empires of gold. Take a moment now to commit to this path. Type, "I will endure, I will rise" in the comments to seal this promise to yourself. This commitment is not for me, but for the soul within you that is tired of being pushed around by the changing winds of fortune. Let your inner compass settle. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you will never truly be lost, ever again. Your internal world is a universe waiting to be explored. Stop looking for maps in other people's eyes and start drawing your own today. Life is a river that often turns into a storm. To find peace, you must learn the art of walking through the rain without drowning. Lesson 3 is amor fati, the love of fate. It is not just accepting what happens, but embracing it as necessary for your own evolution. When an obstacle appears, do not curse it. See it as the very material you need to build the next level of your character's strength. Every struggle is a teacher in disguise. The fire that burns the weak only serves to temper the steel of the one who understands. The world will always be chaotic. There will always be noise, conflict, and events that seem unfair to your heart and your sense of justice. Lesson 4 teaches that silence is your greatest power. In the eye of the hurricane, there is a point of absolute, unshakable stillness and peace. Your mind should be like this pool. Even when a stone is thrown in, it returns to its natural state of calm after the ripples pass. The mystic poet Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Your pain is not a wall, but a doorway. Do not run from your suffering. If you face it with courage, it will eventually reveal the light of wisdom that was hidden inside it. True growth happens in the quiet moments of reflection after the storm has passed. It is the harvest of a soul that refused to break. Treat your life like a sculptor treats a block of marble. Every hardship is a strike of the chisel that removes what is unnecessary. You are the artist of your own soul. Do not let the world hold the brush. Take back the power to define your own story. We are all made of stardust and ancient history. Your current problems are but a tiny flicker in the long timeline of the vast universe. When you realize how small your fears are compared to the cosmos, they lose their power over you. You become free to simply be. Wash away the expectations of others. You do not owe the world a version of yourself that makes them comfortable while you are suffering. Rise above the petty grievances of the day. From the height of your inner fortress, the insults of others cannot reach your ears or heart. Breathe in the present moment. This is the only place where life truly exists. The past is a memory, and the future is just a dream. Now we explore the art of presence. It is in the small, quiet habits that we rebuild our connection to the reality of the now. Lesson 5 is the view from above. Imagine looking down at your life from the stars, seeing the beauty in your tiny, precious existence. Lesson 6 is the practice of gratitude. It is the antidote to the poison of never enough that the modern world tries to sell us. To be grateful is to recognize that you already have everything you need to be at peace. It is the ultimate form of spiritual wealth. Meditation is not about clearing the mind, but about becoming the observer of the mind. Watch your thoughts pass like clouds in the sky. Let us practice together. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling the air fill your lungs with life and light. Hold it for a moment. Now exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of the tension, the worry, and the heavy weight you have been carrying for so long. Every simple act, like drinking tea or feeling the sun on your skin, is a chance to return to your center and find joy. Presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself. It is the only place where you are truly safe from the ghosts of the past. Feel the earth beneath you. You are a part of this world, not an observer of it. You belong here, exactly as you are right now. When you stop fighting reality, you save all that wasted energy for things that truly matter. Acceptance is not defeat. It is the ultimate strategy. Open the windows of your soul. Let out the stale air of old regrets and let in the fresh wind of a brand new perspective. Nurture your inner garden daily. What you feed grows. If you feed your fears, they will bloom. If you feed your courage, it will flourish. Learn to be happy with little, and you will never be a slave to much. This is the secret to a life of true freedom. The wisdom of the ages is available to anyone who is quiet enough to listen. The ancestors are speaking through the silence of your heart. Be a reflection of the light, not a source of darkness. Your presence in the world can be a healing force for others who are lost. Look at yourself with compassion. You have survived every hard day you have ever faced. That makes you a warrior of the highest order. You are walking a path that many have walked before, but only you can take these specific steps in your own unique way today. Release the heavy chains of who you thought you had to be. Fly toward the truth of who you actually are in this moment. The dawn of a new self is finally here. The journey back to your own center is nearly complete, and a new life begins now. Remember the roots that anchor you, the river that moves you, and the fortress that protects your inner peace from all external storms. Lesson 7 is action in mindfulness. Stoicism is not just a philosophy of thinking. It is a way of living and acting in the world. You cannot control the world, but you are the absolute master of how you choose to react to everything that the world throws at you. Carry this peace with you as you step back into your daily life. It is a flame that you must guard and nurture every day. Epictetus once said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of their meaning." Change your perspective, and you change your world. Your internal orientation is now set. No matter where life takes you, you have the tools to find your way back home to yourself. The journey never truly ends. It only transforms. Every breath is a new beginning, and every challenge is a new opportunity to practice your wisdom. Be like this flower, simple, beautiful, and deeply rooted in the present moment, undisturbed by the vastness of the world that surrounds your life. The peace you sought was never outside of you. It was always there, waiting beneath the noise of your fears and the clutter of your thoughts. Go forth now with a light heart. You are no longer a victim of circumstance, but the conscious creator of your own inner state of being. Thank you for taking this journey back to yourself. May you find the strength to remain calm amidst the storms of the coming days ahead. The voyage is complete. You are home. Now, go and live your life with the unshakable peace of the inner citadel in your heart.